You're not gonna make it. No, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it, but you can. Welcome to You're Not Gonna Make It, the show where I discuss threats that may prevent you from making it. I'm Kevin. I'm here with a new batch of terms that you guys keep fucking up. So I'm here to save you from your ignorance. Part 2. If you want to see the other episode, just look up ignorance. So the first idea that I want to get into that people just do not seem to understand when it comes to fitness and weight loss is non-exercise activity. And this is a big one because people think they can only burn calories by doing a shit ton of cardio or whatever it is. No, your body burns calories literally all the time. You burn calories through breathing. You burn calories from your liver just doing stuff. You burn calories from your heart pumping blood. You burn calories by existing. So if you're more active in general, and let's say not even exercise, let's say you actually just walk to work, you stand up more, you get up from your desk every 15 minutes like they say you should. All these little bodily functions, they have to, work a little harder. That also counts in terms of burning calories. Is it negligible? Kind of. But if you're overall more active all the time, your body's just going to burn more. It's going to be way easier for you to lose weight, stay lean, all that stuff. And the reason this is a big problem is because some people think, oh man, just because I work out really, really hard on the weekend, but I don't do shit the rest of the week, I have no idea why I'm not burning so many calories. First of all, focus on the intake if you're trying to lose weight. But in that person's situation, yeah, you can go crazy for like 2 hours over the weekend. But if the other, 160 plus hours, you're not doing shit, you're a couch potato, your body's not burning much. Besides the basic human functions, it's not really active. And here's another tip. If you build a bunch of muscle, that sedentary stuff that you're doing just existing, you're going to burn more calories at rest if you put on some more muscle because your body needs to expend more energy to maintain all that stuff. So yeah, being active and walking more and just standing up more will be helpful for your body, just burning calories in general. But if you work out intensely in a smart way, your body will be burning more at rest as well. So if you're a person who just likes to run or whatever it is, consider adding resistance training because that muscle will help you burn some calories at rest. If that's your goal, of course. But the thing to remember here is that you don't just burn calories by swimming, running a marathon, all this kind of cardio stuff. You just burn them by existing, and there are ways to optimize for that. So if you're lazy in general, your body's going to be lazy too. And this should be a good thing because now you understand you don't need to do crazy wild jumping jacks, HIIT training, all that kind of shit. You can create a steady caloric burn by just, existing in the world a bit more. That's it. That's why all those people in Europe, especially in Italy, they eat a lot of stuff, but man, they're walking all the time. So it's kind of like balancing each other out. You know what I mean? They might not be doing jumping jacks every day, but they're walking a shit ton in their body in general. They're burning more. So that food they're eating, it's not hurting them too much in terms of weight gain. So keep that in mind. It's not an all or nothing thing. Just, I'm going crazy or, and then there's only one way to burn calories. No. Everything your body does burns calories. You just got to optimize. Speaking of optimized, the next idea is satiety, which is being satisfied, being full with the food that you just ate. Now, this is something that a lot of people who want to lose weight have trouble grasping and understanding. And I won't lie to you, I've fallen for this. Sometimes I still do this kind of stuff, but basically the idea of being satisfied with your food being extremely helpful, sometimes much more so than actually counting the calories. And let me explain why. Even though I love those numbers, let's say you count your calories meticulously every single day, but the way you're eating is not satisfying for you. So you're eating like 100 calorie snack packs all day, eating tiny things here and there. Your body's going to be like, yeah, that's food, but fuck, I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm describing the person who is basically eating snacks all day, which can be me sometimes, instead of eating a big ass meal, which is more satisfying and it'll do more in preventing you from wanting to overeat. And a lot of people fall for this. Like I said, myself included sometimes. They think, oh man, I got to go for all these little tiny snacks, super low calorie stuff, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, a lot of stuff that's low in calories is also low in satiety. So yes, you may be doing very well controlling your intake with the calories, but are you going to be happy? There's a balance to strike here. So if you're going to eat low calorie stuff, I'd recommend it's pretty satiating. And one way to do that is high fiber stuff, because that's often not super high in calories, but very satisfying. For example, vegetables. Because here's the thing. Let's say you eat, let's say your limit is like 2,000 calories, right? You wake up at 7 a.m., you eat like 200 calories here, 200 calories there, and you do that like 10 times a day, right? Those little 200 calorie snacks, whatever's going on, that it's going to be like a slow drip of you feeling horrible all day. You feeling weak, you feeling hungry. But let's say you wake up and you eat, let's say like at 11 p.m., you eat a fat ass like 1,100 calorie meal. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like half your daily calories, but you're going to feel full and you're not going to eat till later. And that'll be more helpful than you feeling like you want to die the entire day. So while tracking your calories is important, you're not going to make it if you're feeling hungry the entire time. Feeling bad all the time is not fun. Speaking of which, the next subject is DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. I can't tell you how many times this has come up in my time as a trainer, in person anyway. I would have clients I would see them the previous day, previous week, whatever it is, and they're like, oh my God, I hurt so much today. And I'm thinking, oh, you're in pain. You should probably go to a doctor. And they're like, no, I'm just sore. I'm like, that's very different, sir. Some people are fucking drama queens. Honestly, I might make a whole episode just on this. To be honest, it's such an interesting thing. But basically, when you work out, you're essentially, let's say, damaging / injuring your body. That's too strong of a word, but you are basically doing that. And then you're using the food that you intake to repair yourself. But while you're repairing yourself, your body is not feeling too great because you basically injured yourself lightly. And that results in soreness. So if you try to use your body in a certain way too quickly or in a certain way afterwards, you're going to probably feel not very good. But that's soreness, not pain. And the thing is, you can beat DOMS by getting consistent with your activity. Let's say you're a person who squats, you do overhead press, you do like the big movements, right? You constantly do that. Your body will get used to that work and it won't be as sore. Now, if you jump up in weight or jump up in reps quite a bit, then yeah, you're going to feel a bit more sore the next time. But that's absolutely nothing compared to if you do jack shit all day and then you just do exercise, you do a workout. The next day, you're going to feel pretty fucked up because your body is not used to that. Your muscles are not used to that. And by the way, a lot of people confuse the soreness for a good thing. Like, it's maybe somewhat of a good thing because now your body's saying, oh, is this what we're going to be doing now? Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind and try to, keep up. But some people think, oh, I feel horrible. I feel sore. Yes, that's progress. I burned so many calories. I'm going to gain so much muscle. That has almost no correlation. Just so you're aware. Let me run through some really quick stats for these things. So the non-exercise activity, this can account for like 15% of your daily energy usage or like 50, depending how active you are. So don't sleep on just walking, standing up more. This can be a humongous cause of like caloric burn. Again, intake is more important. If you're looking to burn, stand the fuck up. Increasing your step count to like from like 1,000 or under 1,000 to like 10,000, which is what people recommend. It can burn like an extra 300 to 500 calories per day, which is equivalent to doing a bunch of fucking cardio for like, however long people do cardio for. So increase your base activity. Just use your body more and you will burn more. In terms of satiety, here's a tip. And again, I want to defend carbohydrates here. If you eat a croissant, it has like a satiety level when tested of like 47%, right? According to what I'm reading here. So it's not very satiating, right? It's very airy. So it's a bit processed. It's not ideal, right? But if you compare that to like a boiled potato, it's like 300% satiating. It's like It's pretty good. And I've seen this with just regular potatoes. I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat this whole sweet potato. And I'm like, fuck, this is a lot, actually. So it depends on the type of carbohydrate, the type of food that you're eating can satiate you differently. So it's the quality of the food, not the type of food necessarily. So again, side note, stop shitting on carbs. They're awesome. And like I was saying before, if you want to eat stuff that's relatively low in calories but still satiating, filling for you, eat a bunch of fiber, like I said, vegetables. So stuff that's like full of fiber and kind of water. So if you want to eat cucumbers, for example, a buttload of those, or a bunch of watermelon or something, those will make you feel full, but won't fill you up with a shit ton of calories. So there's something for you. The most satiating macronutrient is, and I'm apparently wrong in this, I thought it was fat, but it's apparently protein. Fat is way up there though. Keep that in mind. Carbohydrates in general, depending which ones they are. Some of the good ones like potatoes, they can fill you up, but in general, more proteins and fats fill you up, make you feel full for a longer time. So if you eat a bunch of protein, you won't overeat a bunch of other shit. In terms of delayed onset muscle soreness, well, I'm getting to the stats of this, but I pretty much said all of that without looking. Whoops. Yeah, it's basically you tearing yourself up, but these little tiny like tears in your muscles, it's not bad for you. It is good, but don't like aim to feel that bad feeling, all right? And also don't view that quote unquote bad feeling as good or bad in either way. It doesn't really correlate with how well you're doing or how much recovery. I mean, it does kind of, if you feel really shitty, then yeah, it does mean you need a bit more recovery probably. What I'm saying is it's not really, if you feel really, really sore, doesn't mean you're going to get injured or die. And if you're feeling super, super sore, it also doesn't mean that you're going to be, oh my God, super fit. You burned a shit ton of stuff. It's just that your muscles are not used to it. That's like the only thing it means. But as I'm reading here, and like I said earlier, elite athletes and seasoned lifters, or just people who exercise consistently, as I would say, they experience very little soreness. Like I said, usually for me, it's when I do a big jump up in repetitions one time or a big jump up in weight. Then it's like, all right, now, or if I do a movement that I haven't done in a while. That's why I always do lateral lunges every single workout, just like one set at the end. Because if you're sore, you haven't done lateral lunges in a while, and you do those side lunges, my goodness gracious, that's one of the worst fucking sorenesses ever. So I make sure I'm never sore from that. I just do that every single workout because I never want to feel that. So yeah, if there's a type of soreness that you don't like, do what causes it all the time. And then you will eventually not feel that anymore. That's a good tip. Torture yourself. So basically, what you want to take away from this is remember that your body in general burns stuff. So don't just be a person who, I work out a lot. Be a person who kind of uses their body, who moves. Even if it's just to the kitchen. Go walk there. Go walk, get your water, whatever. Take the stairs more. Fuck the escalator. Well, if you get on the escalator, walk up the escalator as well. For example, at my day job, there's like a big building. It's like a bunch of stairs, but you can just take an elevator if you want to. I made it a rule to myself, like I'm never, ever taking the elevator, and I haven't this whole time. Except one time we were all walking as a group. I'm like, I'm not going to be that weirdo. So got in there, but in general, just if you can take the stairs and it's like 2 floors up, just take the fucking stairs. If there's 1 floor up, take the fucking stairs. For satiety, just please try eat stuff that's like filling. If you're going to eat low calorie stuff, eat like really fibrous stuff, like some nice tortillas, some vegetables, something like that. Because those little bits here and there that you're trying to eat to help you lose weight, it's going to make it harder for you to lose weight because you're going to be fucking hungry all the time. Just eat a fat meal, eat a big ass meal, and then you will feel full and eat less throughout the day anyway. How to get over DOMs? Well, this one's more challenging because you're going to have to go for it to begin with. Because if you just work out, let's say once every 2 months, then yeah, every single time you work out, you're going to feel sore as fuck. So you need to take up exercise as a consistent thing. That way your body is not going to be like, oh my God, this is a surprise. Do I have to get ready for something? No, I'm already ready. I've been getting ready. Thank you. I will not torture you with soreness today because my muscle fibers have been ripped up enough. I'm Gucci. So basically just exercise consistently and don't make any wild jumps because like I said, even if you're consistent, you make a wild jump, weight, volume, intensity, whatever, then yeah, you're going to feel something, but that's not always a bad thing. And honestly, if you're consistent, it's not going to be that bad. So yeah, guys, don't be ignorant. It makes you dumb. I mean, it makes you ignorant. If you forget all this, you're not going to make it. But I hope you do. Anyway, I'll see you next time.